So hello everyone, and thank you Scott and the MMM Hub team for inviting me along to this annual conference. I'm excited to hear some of the research speakers later in the day. So I'm Billy McGregor and I work at EPSRC as a portfolio manager in the research infrastructure theme. I have a couple of slides to go through and then hopefully a moment to answer any questions. I'll be online on this call for most of the day, so if you have anything specific you would like to discuss concerning anything EPSRC related, please send through any messages, and I've also popped my email onto this first slide as well. So just a bit about my role at EPSRC. In addition to looking after the Tier 2s for EPSRC, I also look after the HEC consortia, run some of the Excalibur program activities and funding opportunities. I look after the Archer 2 EPSRC allocations. I sit in the e-infrastructure theme in EPSRC, and I like to think of our team as a very approachable bunch of people. So if you do have any inquiries that relate to projects or programs I've not just mentioned, please do get in touch with myself and I'll direct you to one of my colleagues. So this is a nice graphic of the regional landscape of EPSRC's funded Tier 2 services. As you can see, there is a good geographical spread across the UK with our current cohort of services. Tier 2 HPC services are a significant feature in the UK's landscape of research and innovation infrastructure. Together with the national Tier 1 service, the network of Tier 2 services act as a distributed national resource that provides a diverse range of expertise and technological capability. Collectively, Tier 2 services act as the interface between the highest capability national and international HPC services and the underpinning layer of local computing provision in universities. In addition, Tier 2 services plays a key role in enabling multidisciplinary computational science, building software engineering expertise, and ensuring the UK is at the forefront of new technologies. EPSRC's strategy for Tier 2 provision therefore emphasises the need to support a diverse landscape of services that encompasses a range of technologies, skills, and expertise by providing a standardized and easy to access mechanisms. The Tier 2 services provide significant capacity to the UK research base. And just to highlight some of the overall objectives we have for the current Tier 2 scheme include to expand the capacity and scientific reach of the national network of Tier 2 provision by enhancing access to the UK research community, addressing the broader UKRI objectives of expanding the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding, delivering economic impact and creating social and cultural impact. Also to expand the architectural diversity of the national network of Tier 2 compute infrastructure, consistent with the diverse requirements of research community and the emergence of new technologies. And finally, to provide access to computers containing new cutting-edge technologies in processor, storage, memory, interconnect, and HPC components in order to enable research communities to prepare for possible future architecture, future-proofing of code, and in preparation for the arrival of exascale HPC. As you can see on the right of this slide, we have a graphic that my colleague created to show the current landscape of research infrastructure at EPSRC. I won't go into these with much detail now, but I thought it would be worth mentioning a few of these areas of focus for current and future funding. We can split EPSRC's infrastructure strategy into 4 tranches of focus, namely computing, so to deliver a diverse range of computing services so that researchers can access the hardware they require. This includes our Tier 1 Archer 2 service and the current group of 9 Tier 2 services. We have software. So currently we have several software funded activities and opportunities, including our software call, which is currently open, and the Excalibur program, which is aiming to develop exascale ready software in preparation for access to exascale hardware in the near future. Additionally, we will fund the collaborative computational projects, CCPs, which aim to bring together the major UK groups in a given field of computational research to tackle large-scale scientific software development projects. And we also have the HEC consortia, which are networks of computational researchers, which are provided with large amounts of national Tier 1 high-performance computing resource, Archer 2, to distribute amongst their members and serve as a forum to share knowledge and develop software. The third tranche is people, so to ensure the whole range of people engaged in computational research have access to the right training and skills opportunities. Again, we have several initiatives for this strand, including the HEC Consortia, RSE fellowships, and an upcoming Excalibur call to support the development of research software engineering. And finally, we have data as our newest area of focus. EPSRC are committed to develop a clear strategy for data, including analytical tools and software. This is an area we are hoping to receive input and feedback from the UK HPC communities over the coming months. And I'd quickly like to highlight some of the funding opportunities that are upcoming in the next 12 months in infrastructure at EPSRC. I've already mentioned the live software call. The aim of this call is to invest in software projects where there is evidence of high and/or growing demand for this service within the research communities they support and enable its use for new and emerging communities. We'll also be running a new high-end compute consort in 2022. This call will fund a range of high-end compute consortia that spans EPSRC's remit that currently use or are emerging as users of high-performance computers for modeling and simulation within their research. There'll be another Excalibur call to address high-priority use cases for exascale software from new and emerging communities in the HPC space. Alongside this, we'll be running a call to support the development of research for software engineering, including training and skills development. These are both running in 2022 also. I'm sure I've missed out on some of the opportunities we were running, but I definitely should mention the Access to HPC call that we run twice a year. This is open to anyone who wants to run projects within EPSRC's remit on any of our Tier 1 and Tier 2 machines. We've recently had a slight drop-off in applications for this call in the previous 2 iterations. That is likely a result of a few external factors. EPSRC are hoping that the demand for this will begin to increase again in this iteration as word continues to spread about the capabilities of our services. And finally, I wanted to end on a slide on UKRI's digital research infrastructure strategy. I won't go into this into intricate detail, but I wanted to highlight the shift of priorities and strategies that EPSRC and other councils will be making over the next few years to accommodate and adopt a UKRI-wide approach to digital research infrastructure landscape. Digital research infrastructure includes compute, software, people, and the underpinning tools and networks needed to advance the work of the UK's researchers and innovators. DRI will begin supporting work across the UK and across all councils' remits in areas such as large-scale engineering simulations, fusion energy, frontier science, biosimulations, and AI. The role of DRI is likely to become ever more important as revolutions in AI and the increasing complexity of integrating and understanding data begin to rapidly change how we undertake research and innovation. UKRI will also begin supporting work to fully understand the existing data services landscape so we can efficiently work together in the future. In the first year of this new initiative, UKRI are investing £17 million in digital research infrastructure to fund a portfolio of interventions in existing digital activities, target areas for closer cooperation across UKRI, and make important investments in areas such as trusted research environments and net zero. EPSRC sees itself as leaders in this space, and having such successful initiatives such as the Tier 2 services and the HEC Consortia puts us in a strong place to advocate for similar initiatives in the future. It'd be really good to hear from the materials modelling communities about any thoughts you have on this move to an overarching UKRI digital outlook. And I think this is the point I'll stop talking, other than to say thank you for having me, and congratulations to the organisers for pulling this virtual conference together. I look forward to hearing from everyone else today.